How are you? Trust that you're doing well. I am doing pretty well. Today, I'm out of Nairobi and I'm in the western region. To be specific, I'm in Kakamega Town. Kakamega Town is the 10th largest city in Kenya and it's considered the heart of the Luhya land. I'm pretty excited to check out the uniqueness of Kakamega. Kakamega is widely known of its tropical forest, that is the Kakamega Forest, which is the only tropical forest in Kenya. Kakamega is also known of its historical sites, the art of pottery making and its culture. I'm pretty excited to check out Kakamega Town and experience this awesome stuff about Kakamega. So guys, let's get started. Let's go! On my first stop here in Kakamega County, I'm at one of the famous historical sites here at the Crying Stone. The Crying Stone is a rock formation of about 40 meters high. It has a small rock that is perched on the top, and then we have streams of water that is flowing between the rocks, creating an impression of a crying stone. Come with me and let's find out if the rock is still crying and why is it crying. Get here at the Crying Stone. It's truly a beautiful wonder. As I mentioned earlier, I've come to check if the stone is still crying. As you can see, the stone is not crying today. You can only see the moist part of the rock, normally where the rock cries. The reason why the stone is not crying today or during the dry season, this is because the community around have planted trees, eucalyptus trees to be specific. These eucalyptus trees, they tend to soak water from the ground. So whenever it rains, you find the eucalyptus trees absorb the water. And also, these are the effects of climate change. So it's really important for us to plant trees, nurture these trees close to town. And around such places, we really need to be careful with the kind of trees that we are planting. There are some cultural stories around this crying stone. The community or the villagers used to believe that when the stone would cry, it signifies a bumper harvest. But when the stone does not cry, it would signify, a dry season, resulting to drought. So when the stone stops crying, it would signify a dry season, and therefore the villagers would perform some ritual to appease the god to help them bring the rain. This site was also used as a religious point, whereby the community would come pray to the gods on this site, just to pray to them to do away with disasters that they were facing. Also, it was used to cleanse victims of ancestry in families. So there's a lot of religious and cultural significance with this stone. So it's very special and very unique, and it's something that needs to be continued to be preserved. There is a myth about this rock with natives who believe that it is an image of a jilted woman who is crying due to being forced out of a matrimonial home and denied access to her children. Currently, the tourist attraction site is shaded from roadside view by planted eucalyptus trees, which have used up the rock's water and subsequently caused the crying stone to dry up. On my second stop, I'm here at a pottery making shop. Why am I so fascinated with the art of pottery? Pottery goes way back to our ancestors. They used to make different types of pots for fetching water, for cooking, and even as artifacts. So today I'm pretty excited to see how a simple clay soil is transformed into a vase and even shapes of animals and birds. So guys, come with me and let's explore this pottery house and let's learn so much about pottery. I'm here at Ilesi Pottery shop, and I'm really excited to learn more about the art of pottery making. I'm here with Frederick. He works here, so he's going to take us through the entire process. So where do you get the clay soil from?
The clay we buy it from, we have some person who sold the clay, and we buy it from him.
Okay.
He sold that. This piece of clay, we have 3 types of clay. We mix it.
Okay.
So he sold it 50 shillings back.
Oh, 50 shillings, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So we mix the clay. This one is red clay and black one. Yeah. So we mix it. It comes solid like this one.
Okay.
Mix it. When we mix it, it's like this one.
Oh, okay. It becomes sticky.
Yeah. So that you pump to make pots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, okay. So how do you make the pots?
The pots, after here, we take our clay inside and fill it so that we can make it pots there inside. Yeah.
Maybe we can check it out. Eh?
You can go. From outside there,
Yes.
we take our clay here. It is ready now to mold the pots.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
From there outside, from here, we take this material. That's how the molding the pots. If you want the decoration of pots of flower, cooking,
Yeah.
any pots you can build.
Okay. So it depends with the skills of the person making the pot on what the shape, the texture, and all that.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Any design.
How long does it take to make such a pot?
Like around 20 to 30 minutes, you can finish one.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So in one day,
One day you can build 3 or 6.
oh, 3 or
per
6
day.
pots, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, that's good. But I can see there are other bigger ones, eh? That one is a bit on the medium size, this is on the larger size, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
This large one, it can take 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, for it to be complete, eh?
Be completed.
Ah, okay,
Can make
okay.
like when we started this one yesterday. We want to put the design, the customer will make it.
Ah, okay. So how long does it take to dry? Do you dry it first inside? Or
First
you
inside,
keep it outside?
so
Yeah.
that you can take for 3 days, for 1 week outside.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it
okay,
must
okay.
stay here 3 days inside
okay.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now when it goes outside,
If
how
you
long
take
does it take?
if you take it direct to the sun,
Sun.
it will break. It will having some cracks.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Do you put them in chimneys to make it
To pan it, when it
burn
is dry,
Eh.
we pan it.
Oh, okay, okay. So that it can be more firm, eh? It doesn't break easily.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. That's fantastic. So we'll check out the ones that are drying outside. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, first, I'm Kennedy Onyango. I'll be taking you through the step 3 of drying these pots.
Ken, kindly maybe you can take us through. You can see some of the pots here are a bit fresh, some are a bit dry. What's the importance of them first being put in the sun?
So, for the pots to be hard, we must dry them, and it takes around 1 week or 3 days. For the smaller ones, they can take around 3 days, but for the bigger ones, can take around 1 week and a half. Yeah, it depends with the size.
Okay.
And during drying them, we normally put them on the sun, and as the time goes, we change the pot like this to avoid cracking. Direct sun heat.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's to avoid losses. Yeah.
Okay.
Step 3, we have this guy here who normally shape the pot for stability. Yeah, because if you check on this one, it's not stable. So he's the one to shape it and give it the required shape. Yeah. After there, then we proceed drying.
Okay.
Second drying.
Second drying.
That is step 4.
Okay.
After step 4, come in. Please follow me. Step 4, we have to smoothen the pot, and we use the stone. This stone, if you check on it, it's a bit smooth.
Oh yeah, it's very smooth.
It's not normal like the other stones.
Okay. Okay.
So, to smoothen the pot, we normally rub. We rub until it becomes uniform.
Okay.
Very smooth.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we proceed with it. Because if you check on this pot, it's not completely dry. Yeah, it's a bit wet.
Okay.
If you can check with your naked eyes, you can just see it. It's like dry, but it's not dry, totally dry.
Okay.
We dry it completely until it becomes brown one. Okay. Then, so for the step 5, if you check around us, we have this thing. It looks like a house, but it's not. It's not a house.
Yes.
It's normally a kiln.
Okay.
We call it a kiln. It's made of bricks, and if you check on it, have some irons inside. Okay, inside the kiln, we have some tunnels inside there where we put firewood during arranging of the pots for the burning. You can just enter. Yeah, so these are the tunnels where we put firewood for the during burning. So after burning, we acquire the burnt pot, and these are the pots. These are now ready. They are ready, but not fully ready until we paint it.
It is not a must to paint them. There is someone who needs
the
it
customer.
natural.
It depends with the customer. The customer may require the plain one or the painted one.
Okay.
So for us, we move as per the choice of the customer. So with me here, Freddy is trying to paint one of the pots, and he has already applied the mahogany one. The maroon one is now putting on it the clear mahogany. This is step 5. Step 6. Step 6.
of the pottery making process. Clay soil has such a huge potential to make these beautiful pieces. Most of these are in our homes, or in the hotels, among other places. So guys, I want you guys to really appreciate this art of pottery making, and please do not bargain so much when it comes to price, because at least you've seen the process that it takes to turn a simple clay soil into these beautiful pieces. Whenever you're in Kakamega County and you want to get these amazing pieces, make sure you come to Ilesi Pottery Shop. And with the prices, it's as little as 250 Kenya shilling all the way to 1800 shillings to 2000 shillings. So the pieces are quite fair considering the process that it takes to create these amazing pieces. So for me, I have great appreciation for the pottery making process, and something as simple as clay soil has such a huge potential. Wow guys, we've had so much fun today. Kakamega has so much to offer. We started off with the famous historical site, the Crying Stone. The place is just spectacular. Then we went and learned so much about the art of pottery making. I had so much fun. Unfortunately, I was not able to visit the rainforest, the Kakamega Forest, but that is going to be on part 2. Definitely I'm going to visit the forest. Also, I'm going to learn more about the history of the Nabongo Wanga at their mausoleum in Mumias. Guys, look out for part 2. Pretty excited for that. I'm sure you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below of any other place I should visit in Kakamega County. Remember, part 2 is coming. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel. Put the bell notification on so that you do not miss any upload. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.